It's Skylanders Saturday! Hey, what's going on, Boardmasters? On this episode of Skylanders 101, I want to break it down with Skylanders Twin Blade Chop Chop. Chop Chop is back again for Skylanders Swap Force as Twin Blade Chop Chop. Let's check out some of his gameplay right now.
Slice and dice.
Alright, let's check out some of Twin Blade Chop Chop's upgrades and abilities. Now, if you don't know this already, Chop Chop is old school, one of the originals. And he's got the Archean armor going there. He's an undead element. He's real cool. I actually dressed up as him for Halloween. If you dig up my Halloween Skylanders episode, you'll see me with a sword and shield there. So Archean Blade, press X to slash away, press and hold X for some fencing combos. This is back when they were trying to do combos a little more with the Skylanders. They kind of went away from that. We'll see how things go with the trap team, if they go back to that or not. He's got the Archean Shield. Not long ago, I put up the Doomstone Skylander 101, and so you can kind of compare now how the shields work with the Archean Shield versus Doomstone Shield. Spiked Shield Bash, so you can kind of use the shield as an attack. So while holding B, press X. It's a little tricky to do this on the Xbox, the way the buttons are laid out. Vampiric Aura. So now he's got this little blade color, like blue blade color. Kind of reminds me of like Frodo or there when he's got the orcs are nearby and his blade starts kind of glowing, and like Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit and stuff like that. Frodo and Bilbo. Shield Spartan, move faster when you're blocking, a little charge there. Now this is his powers that are kind of cool is this bone brambler thing. You press Y and he'll kind of like jump forward and stick out these little crazy bones. And I went with the Archean Combat Master. Press X and X a couple times, then B or XX, and then Y for a little leap. So I'll try and show you some of those combos. Archean Vorpal Blade. And then the Demon Blade of the Underworld. Ooh, man, this is like, you know, such deadly, massive, intense names for all these upgrades here. You guys may have to go with the Archean Spectral Shield, Shield Stun Bash, or Demon Shield of Shadows. And then his Soul Gem upgrade is the Cursed Bone Brambler, which the Bone Bramblers look even crazier. And then his new Wow Pow is Dice and Slice. Hold X to charge up the Dual Sword mode, then release to unleash a furious two-sword attack. We'll show you this in action in a second. Here we go. Alright, so let's check out some of Twin Blade Chop Chop here. Undead element. We can see him jumping now for Skylanders Swap Force. I like the sounds that he makes jumping. You can kind of hear his armor making some crazy noises. You can see it looks like my blade is on fire, flaming. That's kind of the upgrade there. So here's what he looks like. If you just keep tapping X, he'll do like a combo. I don't know how many bad guys around, so I guess it's not doing the combo. Here's some of the combos here. So X, X, Y. Does that crazy attack. Then X, X, B. Oh, too slow. Does that crazy spin attack there. Here's what the Bone Brambler thing looks like. I wish that those lasted a little longer. Usually what I do is I Bone Bramble and then I kind of try and run through it like a charge attack. And then here's the third thing is the shield. And here's what I was saying. You can kind of do a charge attack with the shield, but it's kind of hard to get your fingers in the right place there with the Xbox controllers. So that may be hard to show in action.
Water elements are stronger in this zone.
Well, Eon, I ain't no water element, man.
Snow Blaster.
I'm an undead element doing the Skylander 101. I like the animation of his sword. He's just like, bam, slash. And he's pretty lightfoot. He's pretty quick. Like, when I was playing Doomstone, I was like thinking, man, Doomstone is so slow, just kind of rolling around and stuff there. But you could see how fast Chop Chop can walk. Twin Blade Chop Chop. Oh, you know what? Before I go in there, let me show you the Wow Pow, since that's brand new. So you hold down X, and then he gets two swords. Now I can keep this held down, and I can walk around, and you see my speed isn't changed at all. And then when I get in here, it's time to unleash some Twin Blades of Fury. Ugh! So then you just let go of the X. And the only problem is he just kind of goes in crazy Tasmanian Devil Rambo mode there. And you can't really control him all that much. You kind of control him a little bit, but not a heck of a lot. See, I kind of like run by that dude there, kind of without taking him out. Okay, let's see. We got a little pod here.
Chompy frost flower.
Ain't gonna freeze me. I got my shield. Okay, so here's the shield. Well, he did freeze me. Even with the shield, I could do a little smash there. It looks cool when he's blue like that. I'm doing a poor job demonstrating the shield attack. Here we go. There we go. It does like a little shield smash. Personally, I just feel like swinging a sword is enough. And now with the Wow Pow, doing the twin blades, pretty cool. Wish it was a little longer. It's a little short-lived, but the animation's cool. It's like, where does the sword come from? Is Eon just up in the clouds there in Skylands holding it? Where does the shield go? You can see the longer you charge it up, I think the longer it'll last, the crazier it'll get. Let me see. I don't know if I did any combos. Let me run up and do some combos. Hopefully you're familiar with Chop Chop already. If you've never had Chop Chop in your arsenal, then he's a fun one. He's fun. I think the majority of people like Chop Chop. I guess I have to push this up here. It's been a while since I've played through on this level. Been doing a lot of arena challenges and stuff lately with the last round of Skylanders swappers and figures coming out.
Perfect.
It's just fun playing with like Chop Chop. He's just got like a lot of personality. I don't need to go through that laser. I'll jump right over it, bro. Okay, let me do some combos here. So if you just keep button mashing X, I'm killing the bad guys before I can combo them. Oh, you know what? I didn't even do the Bone Brambler at all either. Gosh, he's got like a lot of powers going for him there. It's like, okay, here, Bone Brambling. It's kind of reminds me of like a WWE move or something, you know, like smashing down and attacking all at once there. Whoa. Okay, let me try some combos. It said combo, but you could see why the developers was like, all right, kids are having a hard time with these combos because the timing on them is a little weird. There we go. I got the little spin move down. Let me Bone Bramble you. There we go. Alright, so there's a closer look at Twin Blade Chop Chop there, the new pose from Skylanders Swap Force. Guys, let me know in the comments below which path you went with when you're leveling up your Twin Blade Chop Chop. For CoinOpTV, we'll see you Portal Masters next time.